Nigerians should not blame us for false scarcity. Buhari regime, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The minister blamed the scarcity on inspection failure. The Buhari says the hardship being suffered due to the scarcity of premium motor spirit PMS was regrettable but called for patience and finding lasting solution to the problem. It is because it is our problem, it is our fault. Yes, Nigerians. It is me and you fault. You that you are gullible and you're voting for people who you know cannot in any way change any sector of Nigeria. It is your fault. Me and you that decides to sell our vote for as little as 50 kobo to get a day's meal, 1 cup of rice or half bag of rice or 1 pint of garri at the end of the day. That is it. You sell your children's generation. You sell your destiny for those things. You leave people who you're supposed to sell, who have shown you that they are capable of turning things around. You sit down behind your phone and all you do is complain. You don't put action into your complaining. There are many people that have never voted before in their lives. Many youths. And they're the ones to complain the most. What are you complaining for? Do your civil obligation? No. Now, when you refuse to do your civil obligation, the people who are paid to do what you're supposed to do, they vote for them and you come out to complain. Like at the end of the day, whose fault? Now, these people are saying we should not complain to them because it is the inspection. It is the inspection that, how do they even put the English? That this is inspection failure. The inspection failure is under Jonathan's regime, right? Or is under Abacha's regime? The news in detail, please stay with us. Timipra Silva, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, who made the appeal on Sunday in a statement by his media aide Horatius Egua, said it was not time to blame the government for false scarcity. It is not a time to trade blames as is customary in Nigeria. It is therefore not a time to query anyone, but a time to come together to salvage the plight of the average Nigerian, Mr. Silva said. He blamed the scarcity on inspection failure, which allowed adulterated fuel into the country. Nonetheless, the minister said it was regrettable. Let me once again appeal to Nigerians to be patient with the government in finding lasting solutions to the crisis, Mr. Silva said. He appreciated the NNPC for showing so much concern to the plight of Nigerians by coming forward with an apology. This is unprecedented and shows that we are on the government side and are not afraid to take the responsibility, he added. The minister also said the midstream and downstream petroleum regulatory authority had been out on the streets, forced station to ensure that the situation normalized quickly. No, we are supposed to be blaming Jonathan's regime as usual. We blame the PDP regime for the inspection failure that happened in your own tenure. No, that is it now. No, that's what you're trying to say. Ah, my goodness. Somebody was employed to do a particular job. He did not do it. He failed in that job. And when they are lashing out at him and putting him to order, he's saying he should not be blamed. Mama. Nigerians, it is our fault too. These people came to us and said they can do the job. We gave them the job and they are rubbish. Look at what they're throwing in our faces. You see, even with the next election, there is little changes it is very little changes we are going to see. We need to have a dialogue. We need to see that constitution we call constitution. We should trash it out. Put there, if somebody stays in office for 2.5 years, you are not able to one sector, we don't see what you're doing in one sector at least. And your strategies, first of all, you're not even going to be saying we don't see what you're doing. You're going to come with a roadmap. The roadmap of 3 things. How you're going to change 3 things. You cannot change every sector. It is impossible. You will pick 3. You will change 3 or 4. You will tell us in that roadmap how you're going to change it. Who is going to be working with you. And how long we should start seeing the change. 2.5 years you have not done anything. It is only one tenor. First of all, it is only one tenor you are guaranteed of. You do one tenor, even in that tenor, 2.5 years, you cannot do anything. You are out. They kick you out. Yes, we are the one that employed you. These people, it is time we start saying it like this. We are the one that employed these people. And for that reason, we have the right to tell them to leave. If they are not, yes now, if a company employs you, they are not giving out the value they saw in you when they were interviewing you, what do you think will happen? Yes. What do you think will happen? No, it is time we start, because we pay these people. We pay them. The thing is, we even pay them more than we pay ourselves, wanting them to do jobs for us. But at the end of the day, they wake up and start telling us such cock and bull story. It is very painful, though. It is very painful. Your government promised to fix our refineries and could not do anything about it. What it did was to exchange a crude oil, which is one of the best, for adulterated fuel. And you are asking us not to blame you. I think we should blame President Jonathan. We should blame President Jonathan. I think we should blame President Goodluck Jonathan, right? All of you in this dispensation are empty-headed. A bunch of failures. Nigerians are angry. This statement that they tend, oh my God. You ask somebody, not even ask. You open a vacancy. You put up a vacancy or an opening. You saw it. You applied that you are the best man for the job. And you came in, an interview was carried out. You were able to sweep the interviewers off their feet. And they employed you to come and do that thing you said you know how to do. And this is what you're coming out to say. That Nigerians should not blame you. No. We blame ourselves. We blame ourselves for allowing people who even employed you into power. Yes, now. That is it. Saying Nigeria should come together. Who should come together? So the company organization that gave you a job should also come together and do the job for you. Right? This APC-led government is the most irresponsible government I've ever seen in recent years. So irresponsible and highly pathetic. So disgusting. That is it, though. That is it. This is how we look at an employee that we employed and is coming out to say this to our faces. Nigerians, it is either we start seeing these people as people we employ, because at the end of the day, we are paying these people with our tax money. We're giving them money. Some of the money we pay them, we have not even seen for 1 year. Their salaries, there are people in Nigeria that is still earning 30,000 naira. Out of the 30,000 naira, we still pay these people. And they're coming out to say this to us. No. It is highly unacceptable. It is not. If you want to tender an apology, tender an apology. Not to come out and say it is not your fault. No, it is Nigerians' fault. Your inspection team was sleeping in our house. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.